With the end of Mint as a budgeting tool, you might be wondering what other budgeting apps are actually out there.
What are my options then?
Today we're reviewing Simplifi. I'll be taking a look at what Simplifi is, what and who it's best for. I'll take you inside the platform to reveal its many features, and then I'll finish with the cost and the pros and cons. Is Simplifi a budgeting app you might need to organize your finances? Don't go anywhere, stay tuned to find out. Hey there, thank you so much for checking out our channel and more specifically, checking out this review on the Simplifi budgeting app. Let's briefly discuss what the Simplifi app is and what it really has to offer. The app creates a spending plan by looking at what you earn and what you spend. It then spots regular expenses and those subscriptions that you have and adds them to your plan. Plus, it comes with a calendar showing your upcoming bills. Simplifi is best for budgeting with your smartphone. Now this may be preferred by you because maybe you want to make sure you can keep up with your budget on the go and not have to rely on sitting down at a laptop or a desktop. For some of you, maybe having the phone in your hand and being able to make those adjustments where you need to right away with your smartphone, then this is probably going to be the app for you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you inside the app. I'll be on my phone. I'll be able to show you exactly what it looks like. I'll sign up first so that you get a first-hand view of what that looks like, and I'll try to show you as many features as possible with Simplifi. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to use the app on the smartphone because that's what we said that Simplifi is best for, and so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. So we are currently at their website, quicken.com, and it took us right here. So we're going to go ahead and click Get Started. So that takes us to You're Almost Done. Create an account in order to gain access to all Quicken applications. This is required. It does look like I'm going to have to give a payment right away. There's no free trial, but we will go ahead and clarify that in a second. So my suspicions were correct in that you do have to give your credit or debit card information right away. You can cancel anytime your annual subscription starts at purchase and will renew each year. That's kind of annoying, but it is $23.94 a year, as you can see on the screen, with a 50% off discount that is showing will be applied. Let me go ahead and just test it out here and let's see what happens. So I did go ahead and put that information in, and as you can see, awesome, you're in. Let's get started. So let's get started, and I'm assuming it's going to take me to download the app, but we will find out. Yes, that's correct. It is taking me here. Then I'm going to now download the app. And then it's going to walk me through a couple steps, it looks like, to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. All right, add accounts to Simplifi. Track multiple account types, including bank accounts, investments, and much more. So if you've been with us, we've gone through and reviewed some other apps, and a lot of them want you to do this. And I'm going to see if I can get away with not doing it right now, just so I can show you more of what is in the app. There's a variety of options, and it does allow me to search them pretty easily. I'm going to go ahead and enter in manually, add the manual count just to see, and just for our own purposes, for how this is going to work correctly. I'm just going to continue because that's our connected account, Sean, and I just put in a fake amount of money. So as you can see, it would go ahead and we would try to connect to your finances, all those accounts, so that you can see them all on this platform. I'm going to continue. Setup is now complete. You're ready to shoot for the stars. So let's shoot for the stars and let's take a look. So need help? It's going to give you a couple of things to get your schedule and get you covered. We offer a free personalized phone session with Simplifi Coach. So customer service there that looks like it's pretty nice. You can schedule something to talk with somebody if you need to. So there's the account that I entered, the $500 in a checking account. I'm going to swipe over, and that's basically just showing my net worth. Now if I put in all of my banking information, obviously my net worth and everything would be calculated right here, and you can see it all in one page. I'm going to just swipe down to see what we have. So it's going to show you your spending, which is kind of nice. So if you use your credit card or whatever you used for the day, it's going to show you right here, which is kind of nice. have it all in one area. Flexible personalized budgeting tool designed to help make sure you don't spend more than you bring in for the month. So you can set up a spending plan. I'll maybe do that here in a second. Your watch list, create a watch list to monitor spending over time for a specific payee category or tag. You can add your investment accounts here, as you can see. Your top spending, so the things you spend the most money on, it's going to alert you of that right here. Your achievements, so it looks like your goal is to collect some achievements to not overspend. Not sure what the 2 weeks in a row means. This is going to show you that your goal is accomplished, and you're also going to be able to see that you paid everything in 1 month. So that's one thing that I am always getting frustrated with, because I always forget to make my occasional payment in time for certain things, so that would definitely be very helpful. Let's go back up to the setup spending plan and just go from there and mess around with it a little bit. Here's how we do it. Step 1, we utilize the following information to create your monthly plan, your income, your bills and subscriptions, and any other spending. Step 2, then we'll keep you updated on what's available as you spend. You can see the planned spendings in purple, the available to spend is in green. It's kind of nice. And you can build your monthly plan, collecting your income, collecting your bills subscription, categorizing your other spending. So our spending plan, as you can see, January 2024, $0 available, $0 available per day. Income after bills, this is all 0 because we haven't entered anything into it. As you can see, you can go from month to month, and you can see how you can easily track each of these things as you're working through it. You can enter your income easily by clicking on the income, as I just did. You can enter your bills very easily and their payments on them. Subscriptions, any transfers, your savings goals. And you can easily update it, as you can see. And I'll just go back to January 2024. So if I wanted to add income, let's see if it lets me add income. This is where when you link your accounts, it's going to automatically update this stuff. So you wouldn't have to actually input it. You'd just be able to see it. So obviously I'm not going to go through and link my different bank accounts just for the purpose of this video, but that's where you'd be able to see it all. You'd be able to see it all with all of your accounts linked to this. You'd be able to see it right here in one place. Even if you have multiple credit cards, multiple bank accounts, it would all come here in one place and you'd be able to easily see it. So if you are someone who wants a more simple way to track, like the name they call themselves, simplified, it's really, I can understand why this is going to be a very basic, simple plan for you to follow. All right, so I clicked on that top left, and then let's go back to the dashboard just to take a look at a couple other things. So that takes us back to that main screen that we were at. The accounts, that's going to take us to all of your accounts if we would have put them in, but remember we only said we had $500. All transactions, this is going to show you the $500 that I mentioned, but once again, that would track everything that was shown in the account. You can create a watch list to monitor spending over time. So if I would create a watch list, I would click on the category and a payee, and then I would tag it the way I want it tagged. That could be interesting for someone. Your spending plan, we've already talked about that. We spent a little time looking at those things in there. Bills and payments, so this is a way for you to kind of see what's coming up. There's no upcoming transactions because we haven't put anything in. Cash flow, I guess just another way to keep track of the amount of cash that you have. Let's look at the reports. So you could do an income report, it looks like, and let's see the breakdown. So you could break it down based on those different categories. You can also select the date and range that you can choose from. You can go to total spending. You can do the same thing with those reports. You can do a spending by month. You can do net income by month. You can do savings, your net worth. So really all those essentials that you might want, you can see it all in one report. Let's just go to the net worth one. And you can see where I entered the $500, our net worth went drastically up because it kept track of it. And I like how this breakdown looks each month. So you can see whether you increase or decrease your net worth over time and specifically each month. All right, so let's click on the investments part. The investments track your accounts, holdings, market data, and latest news in one place. So once again, you could add any of your investment accounts right there. Savings goals. Simplifi will create a virtual savings account. So you could create a nice goal here. I'm very goal oriented, so that could be something that I might want to be able to try to do. Maybe I'm trying to save for a car, emergency fund. Right there provides me a nice way to do that. Notifications, this is where you're going to see any notifications that might pop up. And then here are the settings. If you go to general, you can kind of just see when the account renews, a year from now since I just opened it up. If you go to accounts, you can see that I've just created the account and I only have that one account, that $500 checking account. Rules, this is where you can set the rules for how you want your transactions to appear. Categories, same thing. Your tags, same thing. Your notifications, and then it looks like you can also customize your dashboard. I'm gonna get back out of this app, but I can really understand why someone on the go, on the smartphone would really like this. And I also understand why the app is called Simplified, because so far of all of the apps that I've looked at, I really do think this is probably the most simplified version of having a budget and having that budget on your phone. Now, I've taken you in and I've let you see all of the features that Simplifi has to offer, but let's talk about what it actually costs. When it comes to the cost of Simplifi, it's $3.99 a month, but at the time of recording this video, it actually is down to $2.79 a month. So depending on when you're watching this video, it might be time to act now if that is something that you're looking to do, if you're looking to really stay on top of your finances. All right, enough about the cost. Let's now take a look at a couple pros of Simplifi. Well, we can't get away from the cost. So first is what we just talked about, which is the price. As we've been reviewing other budgeting apps, you can't really beat the cheap price, especially when we just saw it's only $2.79 a month. Another pro is that there are no ads, so you won't get distracted with having to view ads, saving you a lot of time. The last pro that we saw is that it is very user-friendly, allowing users to really manage their finances effectively from anywhere. Now, when it does come to the cons, there are no free versions of Simplifi, so you have to pay for it no matter what. Another con is that there are no credit score checks. Unlike some other personal finance apps, you won't have access to your credit score through Simplifi. The last con we found is that Simplifi doesn't offer much investment features or comprehensive investment management services. So this might be a drawback for someone looking for an all-in-one place for managing their finances, including investments. Simplifi by Quicken presents a fresh perspective on personal finance and software with its aim to simplify money management without much effort. Its key features include comprehensive spending tracking, saving goals, and synchronization with financial institutions, and finally, allowing users with the necessary tools to shape their financial future. Although it lacks investment tracking or credit score monitoring found in some competitors, Simplifi really distinguishes itself through its emphasis on spending plans, savings, and overall simplicity. And this focus makes it an attractive choice for individuals maybe seeking control over their financial landscape. If you're in search of a budgeting app, providing a comprehensive overview of your finances, aiding in those spending controls, and really helping you facilitate savings goals and achievements, Simplifi by Quicken might be an ideal choice for you. Thank you so much for checking out our channel and more specifically this review. If you found value in this video or this review really helped you out, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next video.